Hello, world. How y'all doing this morning? Got another joke for you. Here we go. It's a little bit of a long joke, but I think y'all will like it. This man decides he's going to move to the country, buy him a nice big farm and everything. And he goes to a neighbor's farm to buy him some farm animals. You know, he's lived in the city his whole life. He doesn't know anything about farm animals, so he goes to a farmer who can help him and knows more about farm animals. Anyway, they come across this as they're traveling along to buy the animals he wants. They come across a donkey, mule, you know, one of them things. And the guy says, "Well, what is that?" And the farmer says, "Well, in the city, you call it a donkey. In the country out here, we call it an ass." He says, "Okay, well, I'll take that." Okay, and the farmer tells him, "Well, you know, sometimes this one gets stubborn, and he'll sit down, and you'll have to scratch him between his ears to get him going." He says, "Okay, well, that's fine." They're walking along, and they find a rooster, and the guy says, "Well, what is that?" Well, he says, "You know, in the city, y'all call it a rooster. Here, we call it a cock." Anyway, he says, "Well, I'll take one of those." So he puts it under his arm. He's got the little rope for the donkey, pulling it along, and sees a chicken. And he says, "Well, what do y'all call that?" He says, "Well, in the city, you call that a chicken. Out here in the country, we call it a pullet." He says, "Well, I'll take one of those," and sticks it up, puts it up under his other arm, you know, and they're walking along, and the guy says, "Well, that's all I can carry for now, so I'm going to take these back to my farm." And as he's walking down the road, he's got the rooster and the chicken, and he's pulling the rope for the donkey. All of a sudden, the donkey sits down, and he's standing there trying to figure out what to do because, you know, he's got to hold on to the rooster and the chicken. And this young girl comes along. Well, this girl comes along, and he looks at the girl and says, "Can you do me a favor?" And she says, "Sure, I'll help you out." And he says, "Can you hold my cock and pull it while I scratch my ass?" I thought y'all would find that funny. I did. Anyway, hmm, uh, hmm. I guess it's a good enough joke right now. That one just came to mind, and I figured I'd tell y'all that one. Uh, so until next time, I'll be seeing you on the YouTube.